Today, we're talking about 5 powerful things that will make your wife miss you when you are not around. Not through manipulation, but through Christ-like love that touches her heart and mind. If you're new here, welcome. This channel is dedicated to biblical teachings meant to help your walk with God and help you live a victorious Christian life. Kindly subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss messages like this. Now, here are 5 powerful ways to build a bond that makes your wife miss you when you're away. Number 1, communication. Not talking, communication. There is a difference. Many men talk, but few truly communicate. Communication is not just exchanging words, it is exchanging hearts. Proverbs 18 verse 21 says, "Death and life are in the power of the tongue." Your words are not small. Your words build emotional memory. When you speak with intention and warmth, you leave echoes behind. Your wife replays your words in your absence. Ask her questions that go beyond surface level. Look into her eyes when she speaks. Put the phone down. Turn your body toward her. That posture alone is telling her, "You matter." This is important. Listening is romantic. Many women feel deeply loved when they feel truly heard. The Bible teaches us to be quick to listen, but slow to speak. That is not only spiritual wisdom, it is marital wisdom as well. When your wife feels emotionally safe with you, she misses your presence when you are gone, because your presence feels like home. Speak encouragement often, not once a week, not when convenient, often. Build emotional closeness by giving specific, meaningful affirmation instead of generic praise. Don't just say, "You're beautiful." Tell her what is beautiful. The way her eyes light up when she laughs, how she looks in that blue dress, or how her smile changes the mood in the room. Don't just say, "You're wise." Point to her judgment and decisions. Tell her she asked the right questions before making that family decision, or how her advice helped you see a situation more clearly. And when you admire something she handled well, name it directly. For example, how calmly she managed a stressful conversation, how thoughtfully she supported a friend, or how patiently she worked through a problem with the kids. Specific praise feels real, memorable, and personal, and that's what strengthens the bond. Stay with me. The next key builds towards something powerful. The second thing that makes your wife miss you is romantic touching. Yes, touching your wife romantically, not always for intimacy. This is where many husbands misunderstand love languages. Touch should not always be a sexual move. Intentionally touch her as a sign of affection. A hand on her back when walking, a gentle squeeze of her fingers, a kiss on her forehead, a slow hug before leaving the house. In Song of Solomon 2 verse 6, the woman said, "His left hand is under my head and his right hand embraces me." That is tenderness. That is romance. That is safe closeness. When every touch leads to sexual expectation, touch becomes pressure. When touch is sometimes simply affection, touch becomes comfort. Your comfort is missed when you're away. Non-sexual touch tells her, "I am with you, not using you." Don't miss this. Affectionate touch without sexual demand builds longing without pressure. When she feels held, she remembers the feeling when you are gone. Romance is not only candlelight and music. Romance is consistency of gentle contact. Let your touch say, "I choose you," even when nothing else is happening. The third thing that makes your wife miss you is acts of service. Love that works with its hands stays in the heart. Jesus modeled service love. Mark chapter 10 verse 45 says, "For even the Son of Man came not to be served, but to serve." Service is not weakness, it is Christ-likeness. Wash the dishes sometimes without announcing it. Fix what she mentioned is broken. Handle a task she dreads.
Prepare something for her before she asks. Do not serve loudly, serve quietly. Announced service seeks applause. Quiet service plants gratitude. This is important. Acts of service tell her she is not alone in life. When she feels supported, she feels partnered. When she feels partnered, she feels bonded. When she feels bonded, she feels longing when you're away. Galatians chapter 6 verse 2 says, "Carry each other's burdens." In marriage, this verse lives daily. A wife misses a husband who makes her life lighter, not heavier. When you render acts of service, you're telling her, "Your burdens matter to me." The fourth thing that makes your wife miss you is kindness, especially in small public moments. Kindness is attractive. Gentlemen are remembered. Open the door, carry the bags, buy her something small when walking in the market, even something simple, a snack, a flower, her favorite drink, not because she needs it, but because she crossed your mind. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32 says, "Be kind and compassionate to one another." Kindness is not just personality, it is obedience. Women take pride in public kindness from their husbands. When you treat her well where others can see, she feels honored. Honor builds attachment. Speak respectfully to her in front of others. Never joke at her expense. Never use sarcasm as humor. Respect spoken publicly is remembered privately. Small kindness is emotional glue. Many men look for grand romantic gestures while neglecting daily gentleness, but daily gentleness is what the heart stores most. Note this carefully. Repeated small kindness is more powerful than rare big gestures. Kindness creates emotional safety, and emotional safety creates emotional longing. Now stay with me because this is the last but not the least important point. The fifth thing that makes your wife miss you is intimacy. Yes, physical intimacy matters. It is holy within marriage. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 verse 3 says, "The husband should fulfill his marital duty to his wife, and likewise the wife to her husband." Scripture does not treat marital intimacy as shameful. It treats it as sacred.
But intimacy is more than physical closeness. True intimacy is emotional, spiritual, and physical connection aligned. Pray together, laugh together, share fears, share dreams, share your weaknesses. When intimacy is only physical, it satisfies the body briefly. When intimacy is emotional and spiritual too, it bonds the soul deeply. A wife misses soul-level connection. Look at her during intimacy. Speak love, not just passion. Slow down. Be present. Presence is romantic. God is not against romance in marriage. He designed it. This is important. Intimacy without emotional connection feels empty. Intimacy with emotional connection feels unforgettable. Unforgettable connection creates longing in absence. Now let's bring this together. When you communicate deeply, touch gently, serve quietly, act kindly, and love intimately, you create emotional memory. Emotional memory produces healthy missing. Your wife does not miss you just because you are absent. She misses you because you are meaningful. Which of these points stood out to you the most? Let me know in the comments. Kindly share to bless others and subscribe for more biblical messages. God bless you.